Hey, good morning, Ruben. This is a quick demo video for you for your 89 Sabers Graflex that came in the mail yesterday. This is installed with a Proffie. As always, you've got a Carl Chen V4 Neopixel connector in there, so I'll show you that here in a second. This saber does take a 1-inch diameter Neopixel blade. All right, a 2-button setup. So your main switch up top here, that's going to be your power, and then this little slide tab is on a spring. So you just slide it back and click that auxiliary button, and then after you click it, you can let go, and it will just rehome itself. All right. How to get to your chassis is you just want to lift up this clamp right here. You can leave the middle piece on. Just take the handle, push it forward, and go counterclockwise, and then pull it out. And then we'll clamp this back down. I went ahead and I glued in this clamp card for you so it won't fall out, every time you go like this. It's going to stay in place for you. All right. This is your chassis. This is an older chassis design I came up with for the Graflex specifically on the 89 Sabers version. I just put a few greeblies on here. Your board is up here. I got all your fonts on here, but it is easy to access everything without lifting up the board, even though it's a press fit. And then right in front of the board over here, you have a kill switch. All right, a removable battery setup as always. And then this also has a fully enclosed 28mm Smokeless Outpost Elite speaker. So this sounds really good. We'll go ahead and throw a battery in the sky. Please, spring side, negative for your battery. Put that in. Go ahead and come over here and flip the switch. All right, so we'll throw the handle on. Clamp your clamp here down, and then when you clamp this down, it locks in your handle and everything is good to go, and you can hit power. All your LEDs are firing up in there, and then you have some really nice shine through in your glass eye as well. Motion controls working. It sounds really good. A few things that I like about the 89 Graflex specifically is the fact that it was really made for installing, right? So there's sound venting underneath this piece right here that you don't see, but it makes this sound really good. It sounds probably one of the best sounding Graflexes that there is out there. And then also the auxiliary switch right here, this little slide tab on the inside core, it's a tactile switch that's on a spring. So again, it was made for installing, and it's very easy to do. All right, your blade retention is going to be this flathead screw right here, but we're not going to use it. My blade fits in there pretty snug. I'm not going to swing it around too much, but depending on how much you want to swing this around, it is something that you'll want to lock down. All right, but for now, we'll just put a blade in. This is my test blade, but it's set up for a full-length blade. So this is your A&H font. Auxiliary, just that easy. If you want blaster bolts, you're just flicking it, right? If you want blade lockup, you're going to need to hold it down and hit the saber. You see it here. And then as you go like this, it'll move out closer to the tip of the blade. Every one of your sound fonts has a soundtrack, so it's a long press on the power. Another long press to turn it off. Long press to turn it off as well. And then to switch sound fonts, you just click on the auxiliary switch. If you accidentally double click, or if you do it on purpose, also if you double click the power button, it will ignite the blade, but it puts the saber into mute mode. So just, if you're in a situation where you don't want sound, I accidentally double clicked it there, and that's what happened. But if you just do a single press, you'll get that every time. Your clash on clash. And then your last one.
They're pod racing on Malastair. Very fast, very dangerous.
This one has an orange unstable blade for the pod racer. And then of course you have a twist off. Alright, so we'll just take our blade out of here and we'll break this back down. And of course you have a kill switch, so you don't always have to take your battery out. You can turn it off from right here, the kill switch, and it kills everything. You can leave your battery in there if you like, but eventually when you take it out to charge it up, do it from the positive side by your speaker. You can pop it out with your finger. All right, and then when you're done, we'll just slide the handle back on. It's that easy. Let me know if you have any questions, and if not, I will try my hardest actually to get this out in the mail to you today. Thanks.